Okay, this lesson is going to show you how to draw a Lightning McQueen car. So you're going to need your paper to go long like a hot dog, and we're just going to draw a simple version of Lightning McQueen. I've kind of sketched mine out just so that I have a guide while I'm showing you on the video, but I'm going to walk you through each step. And I'm going to press kind of hard with my pencil. When you draw yours, I want you to press light. That way, if you make any mistakes, it's easy to erase. I'm just pressing dark so it shows up nice on the screen. Okay, so the first step that we're going to do is we're going to make kind of a rounded rectangle. It's going to start at the top, and you can notice placement on my page. I'm a little below center. It's going to curve on the edges. Instead of being pointy like a rectangle, I'm curving those edges. I'm going to come all the way across the bottom, but this time when I go back up towards the top line where I started, I'm actually going to veer out just a little bit so that I can do the side of the car, and I'll place the tire there underneath. Okay, so that one just kind of comes up and curves. All right, so not quite a rectangle. Then inside that rectangle, that's where I'm going to draw my headlights. So my headlights, once again, are kind of a rounded rectangular shape. The corners are not pointy. All right, so I've got those drawn. I'm also going to give it a windshield. Okay, now if I go too fast, know that you can pause your video and restart it when you're ready. For the windshield, I'm just going to come right above the hood of the car. I'm going to make a slanted line that comes up and curves almost like a rainbow across the top, but this side is going to be a little bit straighter, not quite as curved as what a rainbow would be. Now inside my windshield, I'm going to go ahead and put what I call like eyebrows for where my eyes are going to go, and it's almost like the letter M, like a smushed letter M. Okay, for the top of my car, the roof of the car, I'm just going to come to my windshield window, and I'm going to bring that line back across the top, and then I'm going to bring it down in the back. And then in between the windshield and the back of the car, that's where I'll add my small driver's window. Okay, Lightning McQueen has a smile, so on the front of the car where the grill would be, I'm just going to give him an open mouth. Lightning McQueen's going to have one tire sticking out on this side. It's just sticking out a little bit. It doesn't quite show all the way. And then there's a tire on this side as well. And this one just kind of tucks under the front side of the car. I'm going to draw an oval in the center of it. And then I'll do just a little bit of detail work inside. So I'm going to do kind of another oval. It doesn't quite fit all the way. And then, like I said, I'm just adding some detail work. It doesn't have to be anything perfect, but I'm going to add a few details just to kind of give it its placement, and maybe just a smaller circle right in the center there. For the back side of the car, I'm going to start where my last line was. That one I'm just going to bring out and down towards the back. This is where I'm going to add another tire. Okay, so from here I'm just going to curve this one up and then towards the front. My tire is going to stick out from underneath it. Just an oval shape. I'm going to put another oval shape inside of it, and then I'm just going to kind of mimic the detail from this tire into the wheel back here. And then a circle in the center. Okay. I'm going to draw two circles here. And then I'm just kind of drawing lines back to give them more of a three-dimensional shape, like a cylinder. And then I'll connect the front tire to them. All right. This goes on the back of the car, kind of like a fin. Now, this is where we get to come in and add the details to Lightning McQueen. So one thing I could do is add my number to the race car. Now there are many different ways you can write your numbers. I'm doing mine in block lettering here. So I've got my 9 and my 5, and then I'm going to add the lightning bolt in behind it. Just kind of peeks out from underneath the numbers. Like so. Okay. On the face, I'm going to add some eyes. They're just going to be a circle with a circle inside, and then the same thing over on the other side of the car. Okay. I noticed I got this one a little bit smaller than that one. You guys might watch your size, make sure your proportion is better than mine. I'm going to give Lightning McQueen some teeth on the top and some teeth on the bottom, and then he's just going to have a real subtle little tongue showing in there, nothing too big. I'm not sure I love that. I'm going to fix it. There we go. That's better. All right, you'll notice on my sample car, I did add a few lines to the hood of the car, so I'm going to go ahead and do that on this one as well. Just doing a few lines on each side just to kind of finish it off. Okay. Now, once you get your car all drawn, and it might take a couple practices, you might have to erase here and there to get it to look the proportion you want. After you're finished, you're going to use a Sharpie, and you're going to outline your car and get it all ready for coloring. Now, remember, if you need to do a practice drawing, feel free to do one for practice. Get another piece of paper if you need to do a complete picture or do a final picture. Then the last thing that you're going to do on your picture is make sure that you sign your name in the lower right corner.